Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is D Free, and for today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit about the upcoming KAIOKEN Blue Goku event. Let me go ahead and say this before we get started, that I don't know when it's coming. It doesn't appear to be coming at the right time. It generally came with like a midway through the Gotenks banner, but it seems like Global is doing something that we've seen them do so many times, and they do stuff out of order. You can't really use JP as like a source material anymore, and you haven't been able to really for a long while now, as far as this stuff goes, for the most part. I mean, like, it's similar, but Global does what they want to do. They do stuff out of order. For example, like how the story mode stuff is coming right now. JP had the story mode stuff well before they got Gotenks, and even Vegito for that matter. So, like, it's barely going to be coming soon on like the 1st, I believe. Now, we don't have any official announcement for KAIOKEN Blue Goku, but I wanted to talk about his potential involvement in the game or sooner rather than later. So let's look at some free-to-play options here. Now, what I've constructed here is a really, really good team. I do know for a fact via the subreddit for Dokkan. Thank you, subreddit. Shout out to them. They're an awesome community. What I do know for a fact, though, is that Skinny Tanks, the Gotenks Skinny Fusion, who's at the top right about here, he is a cool character because he basically is like Gotenks in that he gives 3 key and then on top of that an HP attack and defense buff. It's 20% instead of 70%, but still that's great leader skill, especially for free-to-play teams. It actually adds a lot of relevance to the free-to-play players' ability to play on these events. So he's an awesome unit to have on that. So I wanted to kind of point him out and use him as a leader here. And another thing is too that also, to a degree, I mean, I don't know how free-to-play he would be at this point because he's brand new. You can also throw in LR Goku on this team if you have him as like an option at this point. Like I said, he takes generally like several months to get on a free-to-play account. So I don't know if you have him or grind it up or what you did, how you did it. I'm not going to question anything, but that's pretty much where we're at with that. As far as like the units that are here, basically, Jackie Chun is here for Jackie Chun, whatever, is here for the sealing ability. He's a strike character. He links with him and Mighty Mask, so like there's not much really going on aside from the sealing. So when you can, you would want to prioritize a super with him because KAIOKEN Blue Goku is really not hard. That stage isn't hard. The thing about that stage is that it's long. If you can, you're gonna want to take another Skinny Tanks lead, or even a Gotenks lead. A God Tanks lead is even better, of course. So you can take either or and be just fine. The Mighty Mask is here because he's not a bad unit. He has a lot of attacking links, which is really solid. And as you see, he has 3 links with the Skinny Tanks because, I mean, it's Goten and Trunks, right? He's got the Innocence. He's got Super Strike and Bombardment. I think that's what those are. I can't read them, of course. So they got 3 links between each other. Not bad. He's also a Super Saiyan, so he shares Super Saiyan link with the other Super Saiyan cards here. This Goku, you wouldn't have him on Global unless on JP. Either one actually. You wouldn't have this card on your account unless you were there for like the 1-year anniversary. He came with the 1-year anniversary. If you don't have him, I mean, you can't run him with LR Goku anyway. So if you don't have him, you can drop him, run LR Goku. And another thing about these free-to-play teams is that obviously, if you have a unit like Tech Bardock right here, he's going to be a better option. The Tech Gotenks is going to be great. So it's just a generic team made of only free units. But if you have something different, feel free to sub them in for any of these units. Because, of course, if you have like a top-tier tech unit, like God Tanks, for example, you can make this team around God Tanks and it'd be even better. So, like, feel free to do substitutions like that. So, like, on top of that, the Goku right here, he's amazing on Monotech when he gets his passive off, especially because he's farmable to Super Attack 10. He's Angel Goku Super Saiyan. You get him from that one stage where you can farm the base form Goku that Dokkan awakens into Angel Goku on Global, and then Angel turns into Super Saiyan, and then Super Saiyan turns into Angel Super Saiyan. But on JP, Angel isn't a thing. It just goes from base to Super Saiyan to Angel. It's the dumbest thing ever, but it is what it is. So he's really good. His passive is 150% up, I believe. Let's go ahead and actually find him over here. 150% up. Is that what it is? I don't see his passive here. Passive. Oh, 180%. That's even better. He has a medium chance, I believe, at getting that. I don't know what that equates to because I haven't checked, but he's not a bad unit. Matter of fact, let's just check him out right now. So I'll show you guys some of my resources. Dokkan Battle Builder is a good website to use for making stuff like that, and I'll show you guys something else a little different. I use the Dokkan Wiki for stuff like this. I generally don't use the Dokkan Wiki for the most part, but I use it for stuff like this just to check up on characters really quick. Super Saiyan Goku Angel. And this is him. Alright, so causes extreme damage and a rare chance. So I don't know what that equates to, but rare is generally pretty low, like 10 to 15%. But when it kicks off, he's going to kill. He's got a bunch of nice, really, really nice links. His 12 key multiplier is 130%. He's an awesome unit, especially as a free unit. Even on a tech team, just in general, he's a really nice unit to have, and he fits really well. He also has Blazing Battle, which links with Mighty Mask, which is pretty cool. That's one of the two links they have, Super Saiyan and Blazing Battle. So that's nice. This Goku, I can't decipher whether or not he gives 2 key via a passive because I've never actually used him. I just know he's really good. Either way, he gives 2 key to himself or to everybody via his passive, which is awesome when he's above 50%. And this Goku is a nice hard-hitting unit. So that's like, those are options. Now let's talk about like sub options. You can do something like this where it depends on what Global gets, because at the same time, JP had Kaba already. So like, for example, Kaba's a nice hitting unit. He links really well too. You see he has a link here, 2 links there, 3 there, 3 there, and he's a really hard hitting unit. He'd probably be the most consistent damage dealer on this entire team. Let's pull up Kaba. Let's go back and Super Saiyan Kaba. Kiebe. Cabbage. I saw that. Alright, so this is Kaba. Extreme damage, 50% up when performing a super attack. He's farmable to super attack 10 as well, so that extreme damage isn't really that big of a deal. He gets 50% more when he does it, so he's going to hit really hard. Kaba's going to be a really nice hitting unit. He has the standard Super Saiyan links like Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage. He even has Saiyan Pride, which is really, really good if you have that Tech Bardock and LR Goku. No, LR Goku doesn't have this link, but that Tech Bardock does. He's right here. So, like, really, really solid unit. Kaba's a really solid unit. So you can run him as well if you have him on there. You know, it just comes down to what you really have. I mean, LR Goku, Kaba, you can run an amazing team. Let me show you something a little different. So I would drop, at this point, I would just, well, you have to drop him because he's a Super Saiyan 1 Goku. Drop him, throw him in there. It's a little fuzzy for key because everybody's a little key hungry because there's not very many, key supporters or key links, just in general with tech, unless you're running like units that change orbs, which they don't really have in this unit group for free, from what I see at least. I mean, Arale is there, but she's not, you know, this Goku may come, but he's not a changer either. Yamcha should have came a long ass time ago, but didn't come. This Piccolo is a super strike, so he's technically free. He's not a bad unit either, but he just doesn't fit very well. See, like, there's nothing else really here that I can have you throw in, so that's pretty much what it comes down to. You can even, if you have the Yamcha here, he's a nice option if you wanted to stay in the battle. And let me show you another alternate option that's not Super Saiyan focused, but still can get the job done. It doesn't link as well, but it can still get the job done. You're still leading with skinny tanks. I'm going to drop LR Goku for now. I'm going to throw him in there. He doesn't link very well. Throw him in there too. They send him off way flying. Damn it, Yamcha. You don't fit at all. They hate this guy. And these are all, once again, they don't link for anything, but these are all units that are free. So where's, I'm looking for Bujik. All units that don't link that are all free. This isn't a team in any way. So, like, these are all units that you could use and sub in. Oh, that's not a nice, that's actually a solid core right there, to be honest. What link is this? Golden Fighter? Golden Z-Warrior, I think that's what that is. And that's Super Strike. It's not a bad core right there, those 4. And then these 2 are just kind of just here. But, like, you know, you can do something like that. You can alternate. You can swap in these units wherever you see fit. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This isn't something I do very often, but I did get requests for it. I will do some videos on Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken if and or when he comes. I don't know if he's going to be delayed or whatever the case is, because he's supposed to be coming in place of that filler banner that Global's getting with Gogeta and Broly, which actually kind of triggers me because JP didn't see Broly after his initial release for like several months, but Global's getting him right back, which bothers me because get over here, Piccolo! Which bothers me because I spent so much stones trying to get that damn Broly, thinking he wouldn't come back for like 3 months like JP did, but obviously he's right back, so that kind of pissed me off. But anyways, there's a discount multi on that banner as well, so if you're interested, you can go ahead and do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you like this, leave a thumbs up down below, and let me know your thoughts as far as like other units. I want to say too that, you know, even though it's more or less a mono tech team that's going to get you through that event really easily, of course you can run other units and swap out 1 or 2 of the tech units and throw in an intelligence free unit like General Blue that can stun and help you out a little bit. That doesn't link very well, but he'll still be able to stun. So you have options. You don't have to just stick to tech, but I do want to point out the skinny tanks thing. Also, the skinny tanks leader skill, Fat Tanks, the physical one, also does the same thing. He's baby Broly is what I call him. Baby Broly and baby Go Tanks. They both give 3 key. and they all give 3 key, and except the Gotenks and Broly give 70% attack buff, defense buff, and HP buff, while the others do 20%. They're the only free units like that. There are other ones that are kind of getting there, but these ones are really, really solid units. But nonetheless, I talked your ear off. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next Dokkan video. Until then, stay swaggy. Peace out, guys.